Well, folks, you may or may not have heard it, but the big showbiz news out at this moment in time, and it's getting lots of traction, is Philip Schofield is being pursued to go in the jungle for the I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Rumours have been whirling around for 2 or 3 months now, but over the last 2 or 3 days, as I say, they're really starting to move. I believe, I've been told, the producers are really hot on getting him. They're desperate to get him in there. They think a lot of ratings, not all ends up, they think it's going to be fantastic. Now, I don't watch the show, I genuinely don't. I know it's anything from 10 to 15 or 16 celebrities, I don't know how many, and I know they do about 4 weeks in there. I know they struggle for food all the way through because people have got to do challenges and win stars, and people generally struggle. They struggle with their mental health and all that palaver, and they're not allowed to speak to or see loved ones from the outside world. And I believe to that end, they're going to mix it up a little bit this year. They put a little twist on it, as Sam and Cal used to say, with his X Factor. What they're doing is they're sending 2 pets in there. I believe they're going to send 2 dogs in there. The idea being when people are down and people are low, they can pet them and be with them and have some companionship. But what they say they're going to do is they're going to send them in there and they're not going to get overly looked after like they don't look after the campmates. It's up to the campmates to look after the dogs and whatever else. Now, it turns out Schofield is an animal lover himself. I know regularly Holly used to bring the old Labrador onto the set on This Morning, and he loved it, and he, liked it to in his company and whatever else. And they've said they think Schofield going on there will help ratings anyway because of all that's gone on over the last few months. But they think he'll be particularly good, an asset with the dogs. Because, as I say, they're doing nothing with the dogs for the 4 weeks that the show runs. It's up to the campmates to look after them. And they said Schofield will be ideal for the grooming. He can groom them while they're there, because somebody needs to groom them to keep them in good condition. Well, I never thought of it like that. Is it a genuine story? Yes. Grooming, that word grooming, people might think there's an untoward connotation. I meant something else. I didn't. I've just done this story. As my mate used to say, I'm only telling you what I've been told, and that's all I'm doing. I've heard dogs are going to be in there. They want someone to look after them. Schofield himself likes pets, and he can groom them and look after them. Nothing to do with any other grooming or any other accusations that might have been levelled at him in the past. I don't want to get done by anybody, but I've just heard on my earpiece from producer, that's the word on the street, that's what he's heard. So I'm only telling you what I've been told. So yeah, that's what they're going to do this year. They're trying to get him in there. It'll help the viewership. They'll have to pay him a lot of money, I would imagine. But I think he's the guy that's been picked to look after the dogs. As I say, it's all about the grooming. Or so they tell me.